765.
Leg 2-1.
Leg 2-1. You're live.
2-1.
It says we're live. Gone all bright and fancy pants now. Actually, it looks like we're live. Hello to the nobody that's watching yet, because I gave the atypical 0 notice for this. That's right. This is a reminder. Hit that bell because we do things random. The only thing you can really count on is something on Sundays. You know how I know you can't really? Not a lot of bells out there. Here we go. We got somebody who probably has the bell going. So 10 points to you. Speak up in chat. Let us know who you are. As you can see, Eric. Yeah. Hey, buddy. How you doing? We've got our family here with the future Mrs. Fuzzy has joined us for our psychotic episode today. But you know how that goes. Families. Got to break them in. So.
I'll let people know.
Gone. He's gone. Eric, it says there's nobody here.
Oh, that was
two people. Yay. So it's a pepper tasting video today. And I brought the actual plant with us.
I'll get it.
If someone could pass that. Here's the deal. I bought these seeds when we first moved to this location. So they're 4 years old now. And, you know, here we can see it's not a huge looking plant, right? But I started this in the Arrow garden. It's suffered a fair bit. But looking at it, we have a pepper on here. Looks like a nice little habanero, doesn't it? Right? Like looks pretty habanero. But if we check out the label on here, this is supposed to be a Trinidad scorpion crossed with a Butch tea red. Howdy, Cynthia. So we are happily prepared to divide this amongst the 4 of us in case it is actually that hot. While I can't find any pictures of scorpions that look like this particular pod online, the internet of vagueness says they're somewhere between 500,000 and 1.4 million Scoville units. So this could be a wonderful, let's call it bonding experience for the family. Anyway, on the video, y'all see me took this off the plant that swears it's a Trinidad scorpion, and I ain't growing these for show. I'm growing these for pain. We all know that. Can I get someone to put this back on the table, please? It's pretty light. We're going to have to water that when we go upstairs. No, I don't have the cutting board. So yeah, I'd like to see in the comments, what do you think? Is this actually some kind of scorpion pepper?
Show them the wrinkles on the phone.
Okay, 1 second, I'm getting to it. Or is this just a habanero and I got faked out by a seed company whose website I don't seem to be able to access anymore, by the way. So, supposed to show you like the bottom of this. Kind of looks like maybe it tried to have a stinger, but...
Yeah, Arctic Hell says he doesn't know. Or Eric, sorry. Arc.
That's your Canadian in you. Everything's Arctic to us.
Arctic.
So we're going to try and split this 4 ways. And of course, I'm going gloveless because I'm not the smartest bear in the woods. That's Yogi's position. And normally, Shocks would go for just the tip.
Yeah, but the tip's very scary in the super, super hot. It does look
hot.
It
does look hot, yeah. I'm excited. I like the heat.
She likes spicy.
It smells a little warmer than habanero.
Oh, man. Oh,
so you guys get to see first. We'll pull it apart here. And
2 seeds.
Not a productive pepper. Come on, focus, little camera. Me and camera issues. The struggle is real. Anyway, not a overly thick-walled pepper, but not a really thin-walled pepper.
Eric says save the seeds.
No. I like the idea, but I'm trying to get rid of the pepper seed collection right now. So you may each choose one of those. You don't have to eat the whole thing.
Don't eat it yet.
Yeah, wait. You could just take a little bite of it too. Like,
yeah.
It's okay.
We're real here. It's all good. It's all good.
I'm gonna eat the whole thing.
It smells. Which one's smaller?
Oh, man. It smells really.
I tried to cut them all into even quarters. Hopefully, none of them are smaller or larger.
It smells really.
She voluntarily took the bit with the seed.
Really.
All right, so
it smells hot.
That's all.
To learning as a family.
Cheers.
Happy hot peppers.
Happy hot peppers.
Happy hot peppers.
Well, that's hotter than hab.
Ah.
That's not ridiculously hotter than hab.
That's good. Oh,
it is good. But it's not like the rice crispy
there it
squares or
is,
anything.
buddy.
That's really not bad. That's not mild, but it's not bad. Got some burn.
Just wait, let it kick in.
Yeah. You'll do fine in this
Oh,
family.
it's got kicked, man.
Yeah. I've got a good tongue burn going on.
I feel
Not
like-
really in the top of my mouth or anything, but the whole tongue is just lit right up right now.
Oh, I chewed the whole thing, so my whole mouth is all the way up to the back of my throat.
I may have to stop trash talking that plant. It could actually be a scorpion.
Oh man, that is good.
Oh,
That is good, man.
Oh. Whew.
I only did half.
Oh, I ate the whole thing.
Oh, I couldn't swallow.
No? See, that's got kick, man.
That's got some good
That's
burn,
got
yeah.
some kick. Like, it's sweet. As soon as you pop in
It
there and
does.
chew once or twice, it's like, oh, this is sweet, and then it's like, boom.
The illusion, you get the illusion of habanero at first, but that's got a lot more flow through.
Oh man, that's wicked. I
That's
really
still
like that.
burning the middle of my entire tongue.
Yeah, buddy.
Are you chill? How's it going?
I think it tastes good.
It does taste good,
Mm.
but it tastes like fire.
My
Yep.
left eye is streaming.
We're all streaming.
No,
Oh,
Oh man, that was good.
it was good.
water's not a good idea, but here I go anyway.
No.
And where I bit into it, like my teeth, I could feel it like in my teeth. They're
Oh,
on
your
fire.
teeth are hot.
Yeah.
My lips. I feel like they're swelling a bit.
That's a good pepper. I'm looking forward to seeing what that plant produces in the future. Maybe we'll get something that looks more like what we were seeing in the
Man,
pictures.
that'd be great in fire. So
Are you sweating? Mrs.
Probably.
Fuzzy's not sweating.
Like a little bit.
She's the champ.
Oh.
Whew. It's a little warm. It's a little warm.
did you eat the whole thing? Nice.
Nice, nice.
Then the other half after.
It's tasty.
It is. It's sharp.
Hell yeah.
It's good. It
Oh,
only
oh,
looked like a habanero though. That's for sure.
definitely
Feeling
not
the
just
burn,
now,
indeed,
no.
Cynthia.
Definitely not.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Especially since the first ones we tried this year turned out to be pretty reasonable.
I was
Feels
hoping
like-
you'd be like that again.
Yeah, those ahi Guyanas were nice, but
That was not a good warm up to this at all.
no, that was no preparation at all. That might as well have been a bell pepper.
I still have half if anybody wants it.
I'll take it.
Ah, sucker!
Oh, I was gonna.
I'm not sucking on it. I'm
He
going
beat
to
me
chew.
to it.
Oh.
I agree with that. I got right. Rocks for brains, but right.
goodness. Oh,
Oh,
that's so delicious.
You know what we should do? We should do a shooting challenge after eating a hot pepper.
you mean BB guns, right?
Yeah,
I
Okay.
can't see straight, so it's
exactly.
fair.
That's how it's a challenge.
Oh.
I don't want to shoot the cheap though. Oh my goodness. That is good. I'm
Okay.
starting to get it like in the top of the back of the neck. The heat's moving through.
Man, my forehead's burning.
Yeah, my forehead's definitely got it.
Forehead.
My tongue's lit right back up again from that other half that somebody couldn't finish. Don't worry, baby. I'll take care of that eat for you.
Ah.
Wow. It tasted good. It tasted sharp.
I've never eaten a pepper where it's literally making my forehead burn.
Okay, do you want a claw?
No, but you've had treats. That
You want a claw?
I'm okay.
How are you so fine? Like,
How are you so fine? See, you picked a good one. Don't use that. That had the pepper on it.
Too late now.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
that was good.
That's delightful. That is a good super hot to start the year with.
How many plants do we have of this particular kind?
Um,
Cynthia's asking.
we have one of them growing upstairs, which is this one here.
Girl.
Excuse me. For a moment. She's a champ. And we got two of them growing outside that are doing pretty well with the transition, starting to put in flowers. And we might actually get a few peppers out of, but I don't know if they're going to ripen in time. I'm alive. I'm alive. Oh, even the saliva that's coming out of my mouth is burning in and of itself. I don't know how you're doing it.
I was choked on the back end. Go to the tribals! Oh my
Woo.
god! Bernie, Bernie, burn!
It's gonna be great for salts.
Oh my
It's going to be great for powders. Hopefully, we get enough to try some in sauces.
God.
I'm not putting this in an alcohol.
No. God.
No
The
way.
mango juice isn't cutting it very well.
No.
Uh-uh.
Peach schnapps, man, but we don't have any peach schnapps. You know what we do have? We have some mead.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Oh,
Please and thank you.
Beautiful meat.
Like literally, why is my forehead burning so bad? It's like not even my mouth anymore. It's just my forehead feels like it's on fire.
You're
Y'all are gonna have
secreting
to
out of
share
your
it, we can
forehead.
share.
But under your eyes is so red right now. Look in the camera, like under your eyes, you have like red raccoon marks, so red.
Oh man.
Like you're wearing red glasses.
Like I feel chill though. It's just literally my forehead, and wiping it made it worse.
How's your eyeball?
How's your eye?
Now it's
Oh,
Oh,
All right. I'm struggling. You guys can share a glass. We'll share a glass.
her eyeball's burning.
Oh, did you? Oh shit.
just my one eye.
If you need to run to the loo and wash it out, everybody
Don't touch it
understands.
anymore with your hands.
It's so tempting though.
Wash really good with soap first.
Okay, so what we've got here is we've got that last batch of meat that I made. And this got, we just added some strawberries to it yesterday when we racked it off.
He's presenting it. I'm not taking it.
Oh,
So you flip your glass around.
it's classic Strathclyde Credit Union. They're gone now. They've been bought out by a larger credit union, but it's still credit union service, which is to say I prefer the bank. But you know, it's not really cutting it as well as I might like, but it's got some of the sweet to coat it. And the heat is now, it's extended itself to my lips.
How does your forehead feel?
A little dry.
Look at his red blotchiness. He's coming blotchy patches.
Should have had that warm up ahi, man. I tell you, those 30,000 Scovilles, they really prepare you for this.
No. It's burning where I'm sweating out the side of my nose.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the strawberries haven't really set into that yet, but it's only been 24, 36 hours about that. And that is not sweet enough to kill it like the peach schnapps does. I swear, on my sister's grave, peach schnapps is the way to go. If you are suffering pepper burn or you know it's coming, arm yourself with some peach schnapps.
Oh, it's delicious and fine.
Mm-hmm. Not like this is bad, but it's just not doing anything. Mm. It is pleasant though. Mm.
Oh, it's a very tasty pepper.
Yeah, very sharp,
Like
and that
drying that and adding it to a mix for a blend.
for
It
sure.
will be very tasty.
That false sense of security though when you bite into the fresh things, like yeah, it looks like
Nice
a habanero.
and juicy,
Crunch, tastes like a habanero.
and then it explodes fire all over your mouth.
I know that does compare to the sand dollar pepper. You still got some of those seeds. Awesome.
Ooh.
Hopefully they've been growing for you. That was a beautiful pepper. I really liked the shape on that one.
The way it grew, I really enjoyed the way that plant grew. It was
I think
very
it became a
umbrella,
monster.
very large. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
I
beautiful
love
plant.
that plant.
Yeah.
It's the one that used to be in the studio, taking up most
All
of
the
the
room.
studio.
Yeah.
Had to trim it back, and it came back again.
A couple times, yeah. It finally died off. It's like
Yeah.
the El Oro de Ecuador. We had that one for a couple of years. It finally died off.
Well, that
Yeah.
wasn't that was in BC in the yard. Eh?
Yeah.
The El Oro,
Mm.
No, the
Sand dollar was, yeah.
Yeah.
That was
that one
That's
made
been
the
around
journey
for
halfway
years.
across the country in the
Yeah.
back of a U-Haul truck. Bounce,
Yeah.
bounce, bounce. The plants did surprisingly well, though. But the Bear's Den has been good to pepper plants since we've been here.
Yes.
It's like the hottest place in the house. Oh yeah. But not bad considering, okay, all of the plants currently growing in the Bear's Den are out of the Aero Garden. And
I'm going to go check on them.
so 10 weeks before June is May, is April, January, February, March. Halfway through March, I started that plant. So to actually get a pepper off of it already is really good for me. My pepper rates suck. But we've got a few other peppers that are ripening up, and they shouldn't be anywhere near this bad. They are actual habaneros. We've got a lemon habanero that something nibbled on the plant, so it instantly ripened, like put all its effort into ripening the one pepper that was hanging on that. It looks a little more orange than lemon yellow, so I can never get what the package says they're doing. Actually, yeah, Eric, it is pretty good this year. I'm very impressed. We also have one of the Caribbean red habaneros that's growing in the bunker garden. It has not only produced a pepper, but it pretty much ripened overnight. And it, again, is looking more orange than red. I can't get true colors on my peppers, but I try. I keep growing them anyway.
It's
Right?
multicolored.
I like it. It keeps
Cool.
variety in this situation, right? And where was the other one? Oh, upstairs. We have a lemon habanero that's ripening there. So I'll be curious to see what the difference is between the one that's grown outside with the extra heat and light of natural sun versus the one that's grown inside with just the fluorescent. Because that one's basically just grown under the 20-watt fluorescent of the AeroGarden light and the 42-watt fluorescence of or 42-watt LEDs. I hate fluorescence. Oh, excuse me. Pepper burp.
Had a couple of those.
Not so bad second time around, though, actually. It's more of a powdery. But anyway, those plants have grown under LEDs their entire life, so I'll be very curious to know if there's a significant temperature difference between the indoor orange or lemon habanero and the outdoor lemon habanero. Cynthia, I'm trying to grow peppers in an AeroGarden because of you. Well, good luck. Get them out before they get as big as the ones that I had in there, though. Just yesterday, I finally got that last bootleg clamshell out of the black AeroGarden, and it was sketchy. I had one of those Phoebe cutting Monica's hair moments, you know. Some of you are going to get cut. Most of you are going to be okay, pulling out dead roots. And well, the day after, it's struggling a little bit today, but hopefully it will make it, right? It will make it. Orion, would I say an AeroGarden is worth the money? It depends on what you want to do with it. I don't see how it would work as advertised for like salad gardens and things like that because it's just going to use too much water too fast. And I don't know how the hell Peter Stanley is growing those monstrous plants in an AeroGarden. Other than he is a pepper god. He might not know it yet, but I think he's one of the elite few.
But isn't that mint? You kind of have it set up in it's a hydroponic, not an AeroGarden.
Which one downstairs?
The mint, yeah.
There's
That's
no
the
little guys upstairs.
aquaponics downstairs. We're talking about the little gardens, yeah. Now I use them. I'm using them primarily for seed starting, and on that aspect, I would say it's definitely worth it. The seed starting tray on the black one, you can do up to 33 plants. I got almost 45, I think, out of that because of some of the second seeds that ended up sprouting, and then I just I snipped them off right at the base, no root, no nothing, stuffed them into a new pod, put them in there to root, and most of these things did. So
I remember coming over and you had a full tray, and they were all sprouting, all ready to go into transplanted into red cups. Like that tray worked really good.
yeah, the tray did. It was amazing.
And it's,
as a witness, yeah.
it's good for flower starts too. Like we have poppies that have grown in the garden that he started as a sprout for me in the AeroGarden.
Yeah.
And I had planted seed, and the seed didn't work, but the one that he planted for me, like he grew for me in the AeroGarden, that did. It flowered. I got beautiful flowers on it, and it's the first time we've grown poppies. So it's totally worth it to me to have that flower option.
Yeah.
Now that we know that that works. Like herbs, no problem. If you're into fresh herbs, then I'm sure in the winter we'll
I think it'll be
set
great
up.
for herbs, except they're probably going to go into the aquaponic garden downstairs so that I have it ready to go so I can do my super hots probably 20 weeks before, and
Yeah.
which means basically I'll be starting them next week. But then, yeah, once I get those out, I'm going to want to do my regular peppers in there. Like that huge chunk of habanero peppers that we have growing in the garden patch outside, that's all from the AeroGarden, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I'm impressed. I'm happy. Like
Yeah.
I'm very, very satisfied with the result of it.
yeah, I'm into those AeroGardens for about $450, maybe $500, and
Like first time use is a little sticker shock, but
Yeah.
now that we're seeing the results of it too, right?
and you reuse it year after year after year,
That's
and I'm
right.
going to be using it all year. And she's only drawing 20 watts of power for that light, so
Yeah.
I am very much sold on it for what I am using it for. Is it worth it? All depends on what the individual is going to use it for.
So talking about it, did you use that to start this plant?
Yeah.
Well,
Everything
Yeah.
growing in that room there currently came out of one of the AeroGardens.
so yeah.
Cynthia
So-
says thanks for that video on the seed starting tray.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I want to get the other seed starting tray for the other one. I think Punky said she ordered that one by accident, which is kind of funny because I ordered the black seed tray by accident. But I guess it holds 24 of those little seed pods. So that'd be sweet. Between the two of them, I can start 57 pepper plants in one just fell swoop. And well, that's more than I've got grown in the yard this year. So
I get to dig more.
she digs digging. I dig it. It works for me, man.
Yeah.
What can I say?
Yeah.
But I don't know. We're probably going to wrap it up here. We're hitting the 20-minute mark, and
starting to come down. Like it's
Yeah, the pepper
definitely
high is
coming
starting to
down.
pass.
I feel like my lips did swell up a little bit, but they've calmed down quite a bit. There's just a little burn on the outside of them.
Yeah, I've got at worst using a jalapeno like a chapstick. I've got that
Yeah.
kind of a burn on my lower lip, but
My forehead is
about
still on fire. I don't know how or why.
You
but
have, like,
it's still.
he
Hey,
needs to go
you
dunk
should-
his head in the fish
yeah.
pond.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's because of where you touched from the oils on your fingers, but you
Oh,
have
it could
red
have been.
streaks right in the middle of. You should probably
You
go
do have
wash
a,
up.
go check
That
that
is,
out.
it
man.
could be the oils from the pepper on
Show
my
your
hand.
face up close in the thing though.
Oh
See
my
how
gosh.
splotchy you are?
You are
Yeah,
a little
it's
splotchy,
probably
bro.
because the oils on my
Yes.
fingers. I touched my
All
forehead.
right, go wash
man.
up.
Oh man.
Cynthia, you are going to use it for that next season. Awesome. I really recommend it for seed starting. Welcome back. We're just doing a quick wrap up. So you recovered? You made it through?
Yeah.
Came
It
out
was
the other
her
side. You're still with
eyeball.
us. Everybody lived.
Yay! That was good though.
Yeah, it was fun. Good day. I'm hopefully still going to do a garden update today, but that may get out tomorrow because now I got to do the whole voiceover thing, but it changes the dynamic in a positive way. I think it will be a good thing once I get used to it.
And there's lots of good stuff to see out there today.
Yeah. Oh, Cynthia, yes, I just got that question. Aha, great minds think alike. Yeah, there's lots of good stuff to do out there. And what can I say? I'm a little old-fashioned redneck when it comes to it. The family gets together. I like to shoot stuff and eat.
Hello, stranger.
So, hello, stranger, indeed. Nice to see you. You're here just as we're wrapping up, but thank you for joining us. You might want to check out in the beginning of this because it turns out that actually is a scorpion pepper. And she lit me up good. She lit me up good. All right, so yeah, I am going to hopefully do a garden tour at some point today. May not get out until tomorrow. And everybody's here in time to say much love, everybody. And I hope you have a great week ahead of you. And yeah,
Thank
We
you
will
for
see
joining
you.
us, special guests,
Thanks for
Mr. and
having
Mrs.
us.
Fuzzy,
Mr. and
Thanks for
Mrs.
having
Fuzzy.
future
Looking
Mrs.
forward to being official next year. So you're stuck with us now.
Yeah.
All right. Much love. Take care, everybody. And there she goes, ending.